All right, well, welcome to the HUMA show. HUMA. So this is probably going to be my last show for a while. Marnie is taking over. You're in good hands. Today we have Kelly on from the Juke.
Yay! We're so excited.
Oh, I brought.
You brought what? Props?
Stickers.
You brought stickers? Yeah, we like stickers.
Stickers.
Stickers are fun. All right, well, we'll get them. We'll get them at
cool.
All right.
So it's been a while since I've seen Kelly. Marnie sees her
periodically. I try to get to a show or two here and there.
Which I love.
Yes, I know.
She's a dancer.
Yeah, I am. I'm a dancer. She's a singer.
And the Juke used to play HUMA all the time. Tried to have them on as much as possible. So, well, without further ado, I'll let Marnie kick it off.
All right. So, how old were you when you discovered your interest in music and your talent?
I do not know. My brother had, we had the old, because we're old, we just had record players. They're called record players.
You were not old.
And,
you were mature.
And my brother had, I would go in his room and sing and listen to Scorpions and Judas Priest and Ted Nugent. And then I'd go in my sister's room and sing and listen to Dan Fogelberg and Carole King and Jackson Browne. And then my mother had 4 albums. She had Janis Joplin, Creedence Clearwater Revival, which is why I love Lodi, Roberta Flack, and I don't remember the last one. So I don't think I ever knew that I could sing or have a talent. I just liked to go and maybe hide away from my mother, sing songs. So yeah. Oh, so I guess I didn't discover I could sing till I was 47.
Really?
Yeah.
So that was was that the first time you ever sang in front of people? And how did you? What happened? I assume you've been doing this your whole life.
No.
So have you discovered it at 47? What happened? How did it get to this point?
So I was in my 30s. Brian Ford, who used to play for Crushing Day, he plays with HFS Band right now.
Okay.
And he thought I could sing, and maybe we did 2 or 3 acoustic gigs together, and then that kind of panned out because we didn't have the equipment and, all that, all that kind of stuff. So then my husband didn't even know I could sing. And then we had a party at our house one day, and a guy who worked for him had a band, so we decided to have a band at the party.
Okay.
So everybody got lit up, and then my best friend said she should sing, and I said no, because we're women and you stay in your place. And so I got up on stage and sang Bobby McGee, and that was kind of it.
Wow.
The band was
So
like,
you singing Bobby McGee is one of the highlights that I remember forever from HUMA. I came out, Bob and Ashley, you and Paul were sitting at a table, and Jamie was playing. And I came out to have a drink with y'all, and I guess you just disappeared. Next thing I know, I turn around, you're up there singing Bobby McGee with him.
Oh, I didn't know.
I will remember that forever. You nailed that song. It was amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, so that's how it happened. And then I joined a band called Declassified. And that was a riot because we used to play in armpits, like many people did, places that smelled like poop. I mean, oh my! We played in a basement of Woodlawn, and I thought I was going to be accosted. We played at pretty bad places, but bless his heart, Dick Mazza, he believed in us, and then from there, I pretty much quit for a long time, and then I found a band called the Grinders. And that's a whole other story. So what's your next question?
Oh, okay.
So who are your biggest musical influences?
Blues. I would say, anybody know who Samantha Fish is?
I do not.
If you don't, look her up. Danielle Nicole, if you don't, look her up. Samantha Fish won Best Blues Artist, 3 years in a row. She's an amazing guitar player. And then, of course, Janis Joplin, because that's the only one of the albums that I had. Fleetwood Mac. I love Brandi Carlile right now.
Okay.
Roberta Flack.
Mm-hmm.
But more of those on the outside, not really pop. I was never really a fan of anybody big in pop. love you Swifties, but not love
I'm
her.
not
She's
a Swiftie.
She's a good girl, but I'm more of the blues.
You're being politically correct.
Well, I just like the blues, and I just like the
Yes. What struggles did you face early on, and then were some of the challenges do you feel because you were a woman? And then would you change anything, do anything different? Would you start earlier?
Oh, of course, if I knew I could do it. But, I don't know. There's a lot of ladies out there that are told to stay in your place, stay in your lane.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be too much, and I am way too much, so then I have to turn it down like triple time
I know exactly.
when you're too much.
That's my favorite part about you, though.
Well, you either love it or you hate it.
That's what I say.
There's
I
a
say
thin
the
line.
same thing.
And it's not sorry, ladies. It's not necessarily that comes from men. It comes from women.
Mm-hmm.
Women are your hardest judgment. So that, and then for men, it's kind of like that female comedian isn't funny. I'm not going to go see that, female comedian because she's not going to be funny anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So that. And then, when you first get into a band, well, I've heard a million times you don't want to have a chick in your band. That's a big thing, Don't have a chick in your band.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the band was sleeping with each other. I don't know. Maybe that was the problem.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Some of the best singers out there, I think, are the female
Well, but
singers.
if you think about Harford County itself, I bet you can name on 1.5 hands how many run by female lead singers, and the rest are all male singers.
Mm-hmm.
And then men telling you what you should sing and what you shouldn't sing. But once I got to the Juke, that all stopped.
Mm-hmm.
They're the best guys. Everybody has respect for everybody. If you want to give that song a try, let's give it a shot on everybody's end. Unless it's really bad, and sometimes I'll know it's really bad and be like, that sucks. We're not gonna try that again. But you gotta try. So
Yeah, cool.
So how did the Juke form?
COVID.
That's how Lodi formed.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
See? Well, but they had to have the same experience that we had. So it must have been that. Was Marshall doing acoustic first before?
He was with Eclipse, and then I guess he was still doing his own thing. I don't know when he stopped being with Eclipse, but I think he was doing his own thing, and they saw him, and I think Rich saw him and told Paul about him. I think I might not have that right, but they got him, and then Matt was the guitarist.
So when COVID happened, nobody was booking bands,
Right.
at all. So Jimmy Seachuck, shout out, who is our lead guitar player, is freaking phenomenal guitar player, and he could also sing.
Mm-hmm.
And Paul said, you should maybe try to do some acoustic. And I had no confidence in myself doing acoustic because I didn't think I could sing for 4 hours, number one. If I even had the power to sing for 4 hours. But Jimmy was so good, Jimmy could also sing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we kind of gave that a shot. And Paul had contacts out there. I'm not going to say we were really, really lucky to know your contacts, know your people. And he got us into a couple gigs, and they liked us.
Yeah.
So it kind of went from there, and then we just expanded off of that. But he had come from the Grinders. Grinders thought that Jimmy and I were trying to do our own thing and not really pay attention to Grinders, which was completely the opposite of what we were trying to do. We were trying to stay out there and be relevant.
Yeah. Right.
So as a result of that, the Juke happened, which is love the Juke.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just a bunch of really good, talented guys. I am the luckiest girl in the world.
Is the drummer the
Jimmy Brink?
Is he the drummer for Juke?
Yes, so we whore around about.
I know,
play with a lot of people.
Yeah, which is fine because it's good variety. At least. But I just didn't know if he was, because I know he's been there a little more often.
So our original band is Adam Miller, Jimmy Seachuck, Jimmy Brink, Kevin, Dickey, and me. Mm-hmm. When Jimmy Brink is in 2 other bands, Kevin Dickey's in another band. Mm-hmm. Jimmy's in another band. I'm not in another band. But so when Jimmy Brink isn't available and we we get gigs, we'll ask another drummer to come in. It could be Corey, it could be Todd Boyle, Tony Leffridge will play with us on bass guitar sometimes. So it's out of necessity a little bit, but it's really fun to play with other people. But the problem with that is you really can't expand enough to get enough new music if you're always trying to plug and play.
Right.
So I love it and hate it.
Because I remember the first time I saw Jimmy Brink was at Main Street Tower. He was with, it was an unknown, it was 2 other guys and him. They didn't have anything, like, so I don't even remember the name of the band. But the coolest thing was when he went around the room, and I always remembered him and Brian, and I always remembered him, and then we started seeing him with you guys, and we're like, yeah! Because it's so cool, it reminds me of Stomp. I love that. I love that show, of that musical.
He's amazing, and it's so funny, because you never knew that so many drummers have so many different styles, but they all have a completely different style. But Jimmy Brink will really listen to the song and get in the song, and like I don't know, we had a show at Ryleigh's the other day that was just like off the hook, and he was doing things I've never heard him do before in songs. So he would just really listen to what we're all doing and cue off of us. That's rather awesome. Than being a drummer in his own kind of so he's amazing.
That's very cool. That's very cool.
And he's a lot of fun for everybody.
Because you're definitely a lot of fun too, because I mean you're out there and you know, you're dancing and you're making your emotions on your face, and it's great to watch you all play together.
That whole story is, I was like, we had one guitar player in Declassified, and his wife was like, you know why I like you? Because you're not too showy.
No.
You know what I mean? And every time that I'd be playing with them, I'd be like, oh my God, you know, stay in your box, don't be too showy. So that was me for years. Yeah. And then we went down to the 8x10 and we went to the show. I could not remember the band's name to save my life because of menopause. So
I get that.
So there was maybe 30 people in the 8x10. We had seen her on Jam Cruise and she rang it. And she had on these little hot pants, and she was this beautiful, big black woman, and she just brang it to these 30 people who were in this room. And it was at that moment that I decided, to hell with the women who are giving me dirty looks, to hell with anybody who's judging me. This band makes me feel this way, and it's just because of the way they make me feel. I mean, I'm honestly not trying to perform to the people. I'm trying to get the band going.
Yeah.
And if you ever see me, you'll notice that if we finish something and people are clapping, I tend to put my head down because I just am not used to it. But I'm used to just that band feeling.
Because I remember the first time I saw you guys, I think it was at Independent. It was either Independent or The Lodge that I saw you guys. And I know you did the These Boots Were Made for Walking, and you had your boots on, and I was like, oh. I'm like, she just stole my heart. I'm like, I love that band. Because it's exciting for me, because
you were probably told to simmer down.
Oh, I was simmered down for 20 years.
Yeah, I was simmered down.
So I was simmered down, yes. Yeah. So like, and I think women need to prop other women up. We just don't. We, for whatever the hang-ups are.
Shout out to many Juke junkie women and all those women who come up to me and are very supportive. But for every one of those fantastic women, there's one waiting to try to tear you down.
Yeah.
And I think women, I think people will give a man a much bigger break up on stage than they would ever give a woman.
Yep.
Who was up on stage. So I think it's
that's society.
I mean, I just think it's just a little bit harder.
Well, hopefully we can make those little changes.
Well, the new girl's coming up. I mean, my girl from Rough House, she don't care. She getting it.
Yeah.
And Ames, I love Ames. She getting it up there. I mean, there's a lot of chicks up there who are really getting it right now. That I don't think we really had that forum for. I mean, I guess we did, but I didn't feel like I could do it.
Yeah, so. Well, you can. You most certainly can. How do you guys determine which songs you cover? Is it just
whatever you feel?
You know. Do you have a set list when you go?
Yeah. But we rarely follow the set list. We follow what the crowd's given us and what we're trying to get back to the crowd.
So what? Like everybody just throws out songs and you try it. And
Well,
if it sticks, it sticks.
we will have a set list, but if we feel there's a couple. We have weird crowds because some people do dance, some people don't dance. So if a lot of people are on the dance floor and dancing, we might not slow it down because we're watching that groove happening.
Yeah.
Or, if there's a lot of young guys in the town going, we're not going to break in the landslide, at that moment.
Zeppelin!
Yeah. Exactly. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bust into
a lot of people wait for that.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. I think it's nice that you play off the cuff.
Well, you play with the crowd.
Yeah.
So whatever the crowd's giving you, you try to get back to the crowd.
So what is your practice process in general and when learning a new song? Just go with it.
It depends. Since we moved from my house, which we could practice in my house, to the condo. And ever since we kind of moved to the condo, we've kind of lost a practice space. We practiced over at Corey's a few times. And so, it's funny. A lot of bands do get to practice a lot, and I wish we had that. We do not have that. And that's also because Jimmy's over in Catonsville, and Jimmy Brink is in Owings Mills, and Adams over here.
Yeah.
Everybody is
all over the place.
everywhere. But Jimmy and I will try to get together and get some things done. And then, it just depends on where we are and what the crowd is. Like if nobody's there from 10:30 to 11, that becomes practice. That's how we try to practice new songs. I think that might be true for a lot of people. I don't know. Maybe a little bit.
That's what they always say. It's a free practice. That's what I hear anyway. If there's not a lot of crowd.
Yeah. You
try to practice.
Turn that cloud upside down and let's try to work
exactly.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I think that's great. What adjustments do you make if you're struggling to get a song down? Is there a song that you've really wanted to be a part of and do, but you're just not you work at it hard?
Well,
you would say most songs, but some just don't work. But you gotta trust in your bandmates, because there's many times where Jimmy C-Chuck will say to me, "You can do that." I'll be like, "I can't do that." He'll be like, "You can do that," and I find out that I can. Or you hear somebody doing a certain style, you just have to noodle around YouTube and find somebody who's doing it who's 60. And it's lowercase, and there's a song that Second Wind wanted me to do little by little, and I listened to it the first time. It was Susan Tedeschi when she was 21. Then I listened to Susan Tedeschi when she was 55. And I was like, well, I can do that. That's smart.
I can do that.
That's really smart, though.
Yeah,
to do it that way.
Well, yeah, and then I also learned there's a lot of cadence that goes on in every song you sing. And you just have to find that rhythm. Because if it's a song that has there's a song, AC or DC, it's like any kind of counter. It just goes really fast, but you have to find the way it goes boom, 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 boom. So if you find the cadence in it, then you can actually get all those words in. If you find the way it goes.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's stupid, but it's true. That's how I do it. Anyway.
What is the best music advice you've received?
It wasn't the advice. It was watching that woman stand on that stage and not give a damn what anybody thought about her, and to give it up for her band and give it up for the music and give it up for how she felt, not worrying about what anybody else felt. And then, if something goes wrong, that happens. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Something's gonna go wrong. So just keep going.
So how do you balance work life and gig music life? Because you, how many gigs do you do about a year roughly?
I don't know. Not as many as most people. Last year maybe 70.
That's good.
Going into the next year, we're not booked as heavy yet. We have about 40 gigs booked, but it's November of this year. But it's hard. Because, you might miss that 50th birthday party that you really wanted to go to. But I have an amazing husband, Paul Thompson. Hot, sweet man. He comes to all our gigs. Yes. So and he likes it.
Yes.
And I always tell him he doesn't have to come, but he does. So that helps that balance a little bit. And plus, if you're having a good time and you love your band, you know, and you're able to do, and people want to listen to you sing on stage. What?
Yeah.
So, but, you know, going forward, we like this coming weekend. Last weekend we had 2 gigs in a row. This weekend we don't have a gig. So that's really cool. So it's really cool to have 2 gigs, and it's really cool to not have 2 gigs.
Yeah, I get excited when I look at the calendar and I get surprised. I'm like, oh, we don't have any gigs this weekend, so we can do whatever I want to do.
Yeah. And that's the way we feel. And then,
but I love going to his gigs. Because I just love live music and being out there and seeing everybody.
Isn't it a little bit funny that because we do this, the weekends that you're off, you find that you do funner things because you're off?
Yeah.
So, like, I know Inverness has a Oyster Fest this weekend, and then we want to go up to the new Italy up in King of Prussia.
Oh, okay.
By the way, new Italy. So we'll tend to do day trips because we're off, because they're far and few between. So we end up getting more good quality time.
And in that question, you own your own business, right?
I do.
So plug that.
She's
no, it's
we're gonna ask her. I have it at the end.
I have
for her
I
to
didn't
tell
know
us
that.
about it.
That's going to retire that soon.
You still got
Retire that soon.
Well,
still gotta plug it.
we still want to hear about it. I'm interested in hearing about
It's been
it.
a long time.
So why do you believe fans follow you, and what sets your performances apart from other bands?
No idea. What makes you want to come see the band?
The energy and the way you guys sound. And I enjoy seeing you. I love female singer. I do. I really do. I enjoy. I'm not taking away. I like the drummer now too.
Yeah. And Ginny. I mean,
everybody's good, but like you're my draw for the band. Really. So is the Juke short for jukebox?
Juke joint. More like a juke
Oh yeah,
like an old southern joint. Juke joint. Everybody goes and they're dancing at night.
Who came up with that?
I did. I don't know why. It was bad. It's not a great name.
It is a great name. Don't poo-poo your name.
But I would say.
It's a great name.
I would say people come to see us. But Jimmy Seachuck is a picker, and he's a different kind of guitar player. There's a lot of great guitar players in town, but he's a really good guitar player. Jimmy Brinks, Walk Around. I think that we do some different stuff that a lot of people. I mean, we all do the same stuff. Now
you're good at what you do, though. Like your song choices is spot on.
Yeah, we'll do Alejandro Escobar and Pipeline and things like that people don't do. So I think people come to see us because we're a little bit different. And then I will say that when I do sing, like if I'm singing Bobby McGee, I'm in the truck. I'm pulling out the harp and the dirty red bandana, and I'm trying to feel every song that I sing because I feel every song.
Yes, definitely.
So, what was your scariest moment on stage? And this is always my favorite.
Oh, I don't really know. Well, I hate big stages. I mean, I will almost choke on a big stage.
What's the largest stage you played at? One.
I don't know. Probably barbecue bash stage.
Okay.
That really kind of made me a little bit clamped. When we were opening for Crack the Sky.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got way verklempt. I was like, in my head, I was like, you need to simmer down. And I could feel my voice going like this. Ironically enough, we just went away on vacation, and Paul let the people we were traveling and we met a bunch of people, and he told him that I was in a band and we went to sing karaoke. I picked up the microphone karaoke. I was going like this, singing karaoke.
No,
so I don't have it really.
I always find karaoke because I was in a band at one point too, and being karaoke or getting back into it, and you saw me when I did it at the Will thing. Like it's very nerve-wracking. Like you can do it when you have that whole band behind you. It's like, I'm part of the band.
Oh yeah.
But as soon as you're up there and it's really you, it's like.
I was completely. It cracked me up. It cracked me up. So karaoke. It's also,
stages.
It's also really nerve-wracking when somebody just asks you to come up and sing.
yeah,
Because you
like
don't know-
Mr. Shockett did
Well, he
the other
does
day.
that all the time. He's
If
very
you're not
Yes.
ready.
That was good.
Shout out to Nana Shock.
And she was very good. I have the video clip of it,
Oh,
so I will
Jesus.
put that out there.
Great.
Yeah.
Video clips.
I did. I had a little clip. I don't video too often because I never look at them again. I really don't. I don't video that often, but I'll use it. Yes.
Yeah, but once again, shout out to Dennis Shockett because
Yes.
I think when I stopped singing for a long time, I think my husband told him about me, and I got up and sang with him one time, and he was like, "Wait, you need to do another song."
Yeah.
And with somebody like Dennis Shockett, can kind of believe in you, like that can help your confidence.
Confidence.
So
Yes.
shout out to Shockett.
Yes. Yes. What was your funniest moment on stage? Do you have a funny moment?
I fart.
Well, we all do that.
I fart on stage. Well, it's got
So
no
did it
back-
Is
get
that a
quiet?
nervous thing?
Jimmy calls it crop dusting.
Crop dusting.
That's
so funny.
I don't know. I don't know if I didn't poop before I left. But we were on stage once. I don't know where we were. And it wasn't a good fart. And I did. And I looked at Jimmy and I was like, I just farted. And he looked at me and goes, it's going to be over.
That is so.
So now, like if somebody new is playing with us, like Alana is playing the bass or somebody else, he's like, be careful, she might crop dust.
That's funny.
It's true.
That's funny. I don't think I have a Marnie moment about farting. I have other Marnie moments, but not about farting.
Well, good for you. Good for you.
I've got some other ones.
Now anybody who saw this podcast, when somebody farts, you're going to be like,
Be like crop dusting.
Kelly did it. Kelly
That's
did it.
awesome. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome. Menopause, farting.
Nice
No,
to
you
see
don't
in the
care.
grocery
You get to
store
a point
being
where
like,
you don't care.
Watch
You
out.
just say anything.
Watch out.
That's like,
Don't walk up the stairs behind her.
yeah, exactly.
what advice do you have for any new musicians starting out?
Do better than me. Always say yes if somebody wants you to play with them or sing with them. Sometimes, I just get like, I feel like sometimes when people ask me up, they feel like the musicians here, I feel obligated to bring them up. And I never go to see anybody to feel obligated to come up and sing with them. So there's a couple times that I'm like, no. But you never know who's in the room, man.
Yep.
I mean, you never know. I mean, I've got gigs down at Rowboat Annie's because some random chick was eating in Humagalis.
No.
I mean, that
Nice.
kind of stuff happens. So
Yeah.
always do it when somebody asks you. Get up and do it.
That's awesome. That is really good advice.
Yeah,
I like
it's
that.
true. Yes.
I like that.
And bring it.
Because I tell
Don't be
Brian-
shy when you're out there. Bring
Yeah, I tell Brian all the time, if people ask you to go up, I'm like, go up, don't be shy, you can do it.
it. Well, now you know. If I ask
Yeah.
him, he's gonna have to come up.
Yes, I'm gonna make him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make him. I'm gonna be like, you're going.
Well, we do. We bring other guitar players up with us a
Yeah.
lot because I don't know why it took me so long to know that Brian was in Lodi, but I know now.
Do you have any advice on how to get gigs if you're new to music scene or not well known on the music
Persistence and patronage.
scene? Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you, it's, well, it depends on like, I hate to go in and give somebody my car and give somebody my car and give somebody a car, but I've certainly done it. I mean, you've got to be your own best salesman.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I think patronage is a big thing.
yeah.
I do. I think you have to show up to where you want to play.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I
Yeah,
do.
so patronage and persistence. Yeah.
So what would your biggest dream be?
Listen, I have an idea.
Oh,
You too.
Well, you know what would be so cool?
What would be so cool?
I would think it'd be so cool if they had like a Harford County jam.
that would be awesome.
That would be cool.
And because, I mean, as far as the blues jam, I mean, could you imagine Lodi and Second Wind and the Juke doing a blues jam?
That would be awesome.
And then the other people who do the
Open your
music,
ears, Harford County.
and then the other people who do similar things. I think that would be so
Yeah.
cool if we could do something like that every year. That would be amazing.
That would be fun.
But any gig that anybody asks me to do, is the best gig. It's the best gig ever. But let's see. I would love to play Ravenswalk, but I don't think that's going to happen because I'm 60. I don't know if they want By the time I'm out, I'd be 65. 65-year-old chick up there trying to.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I don't
Look at the Stones.
There's no trying.
Look at Mick Jagger.
Of course, but that's never gonna happen. I mean, I have to be realistic. I have to.
Well, it's good to have dreams, though. You never know.
Yeah, well, you never know.
You know.
But I'll be I'll start my own little YouTube channel when I'm 85. But Mick Jagger's going to be dead by the time I'm 50.
And that's okay, and you can be along with me.
Me and Mick Jagger, 85 and 100.
I'll be in the background dancing.
So I need a scarf.
I'll be in the background dancing. I'll be shuffling. I'll be doing the old lady shuffle.
We're both wearing our bell bottoms in the chair.
Yeah, I'll be lucky to get there by the time the song's like not even halfway done. I'll be lucky to get up there. That'd be funny. That would be funny. All right, you want to plug it? Tell us about Barks and Blooms. I wouldn't. Because I don't even know what it was.
Well, I was in corporate America for a long time, and I decided in 2007 that nobody took care of my animals correctly. So I started a company called Barks and Blooms, which is pet sitting, in-home pet sitting, take care of your plants, all that good stuff. So from there, like 17 people joined me, and then from there, 30 people joined.
Wow.
At the top of our dog walking, we were 60 people.
Wow.
And then I also bought a doggy daycare.
What were you thinking?
I don't even know.
That's that face.
I don't even know. It was not a good couple years. I mean, I was working nonstop, which is pretty much why the band stopped. Once I bought the doggy daycare, I didn't have time to be in a band anymore because I had 60 people and then the doggy daycare. After COVID happened, we are down to 30 dog walkers. But, I mean, it's not something I'm actively aggressively hiring anymore or any of that. Sorry to not be like woo-woo, but I'm kind of on my way out from that.
Is somebody
don't know when, don't know how, don't know why, because we have so many people who depend on us. But there will be a new chapter. I might be a bartender singer. I don't know.
A bartender? You bartend?
Wouldn't it be great to just have a job again where you're not a boss? I don't want to do payroll. I don't want to do any of that stuff again. So it'd be really nice to just have a job where I can come home at night.
We open a bar that the bartender's
No, I don't want to open a bar.
No, not you. And you walk around with a microphone, and then just when you feel like it, you just pull the microphone out and you just do a song right behind the bar.
Okay,
that would be the draw. The singing bartender.
This is the new thing.
The singing bartender.
They have that in Hollywood.
Yeah,
I'm sure they have that
servers
somewhere.
that each do a song. And I think they do have
that. Would be fun.
We need one around here.
And with dogs.
Yeah.
I love
We all love dogs.
I love dogs. That's Barks.
Yes, we love.
But it was cool. I mean, it really took off. We won a bunch of awards and all that good stuff for the company. But
very cool.
I'm over 60 now. I'm tired.
Oh, you're not tired. You're just different energy.
Yeah.
That's all. It's different energy. Yeah. You ain't tired.
It blocks my ankles when I wake up every morning. Exactly. How did I get blocks on my feet? All right.
That's it. Unless you want me to just
Thank you for having me. Thanks, everybody. So glad we had this done.
Yes. Yeah. It was great.
Yeah.
It was fun. And we'll post out there like where you'll be.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah, we'll post links to the Juke.
Yes.
Make sure you follow Marnie and stick with her.
And
you'll see me pop in from time to time.
Yes, please. Please. And subscribe and like and all that jazz. All
Thank
that
you.
Thank you. Thank you for the memories.
Thank you.